And we're back on the hardcore today. Excuse me. And we're starting off in the 21st day, or maybe it's rolling into the 22nd day, something like that. And we'll get that going. And I will apologize for not getting around to getting the stream going yesterday. I probably could have. It would have only been about an hour late. But then that would mean also going at least an hour longer. And and then my son, I don't know, somehow we got on the conversation of Pal World. So he says, well, because he has us in a family Steam account kind of thing, and I have my own Steam purchases, and he has his. And so he says, well, if you're not sure you want to buy it yet or not, because it was on sale a little bit as a bundle, but I already had one half of what was being offered in the bundle. And so it would have been it was under $20 for the game. And I really wasn't familiar with the game. See, I don't really know if it's like Palia or not, because even though there's a streamer that regularly plays Palia and I lurk in her streams, I haven't really paid attention to it. But Pal World, I guess there's some elements like Minecraft, there's some elements like Valheim. I don't know, it's kind of still your sandbox with quests, I guess. It's open-ended kind of world too. You can explore and do all kinds of stuff. My son kind of says it's kind of a quote unquote, his words, not mine, rip off or take off, maybe is a better term, of Pokemon. And I really know nothing about Pokemon either. So, and let's see, going back to one of yours, how was our meeting yesterday? The meeting went very well. And it actually did. And even though we had one of the people there at the meeting who was from out of state, we still had a bit of a video conference as well with yet another person who lives in yet another state. And so it was, yes. But, those meetings always go pretty long, and we only have them a couple times a year. And it was about 2.5 hours, I guess. And then that put us right into the dinner hour, a little bit early, but into it. So we swung by Chipotle, picked up Chipotle to bring home, and had that. I have quite a bit of steak, but, why not? I had the Chipotle. I only ate half of my bowl, and then the other half I had a little earlier today for my lunch. And Jen also says, nice, my hubby is much like your cat. Oh dear, he wakes up at 5:20 Monday through Thursday. Typically wakes me up unless I'm dead tired. Yeah. I don't have to worry too much about that at our age, and due to certain, I don't know, I guess you could call them health issues. Over the years, we kind of just have our own separate rooms. It's just made life easier. So, yeah. Anyway, what am I doing today in my hardcore, since this, I guess, is where I'm going to base? Could probably do some kind of terraforming, kind of maybe get some villagers squared away. You just keep protecting things. I'm going to let you live. You get to live, dude. Oh, that's right. There was this little section. Oh. I wanted to mention, after last Friday's stream, I really derped it well trying to raid out. I don't know where the raid went to, but I missed 2 full letters on the end of the name of the person I was raiding out to. So even though I went back to my Twitch screen here, I was able to resend the raid, and it said from Twitch that it took, was it 23 viewers along with me, even after the fact? And yet, but in her stream, when it showed the raiding party in, it only showed that there were 4. So I don't know. I mean, Twitch numbers are better than the other one, but I don't know. Not that it matters here nor there, but I just felt kind of silly because I just totally messed up on getting it rated out correctly. And then the other thing I derped on, and you were probably here early on last week too, when I was kind of ranting and raving about this world being so much ice and snow, and my attempts to find it on Chunk Base, that every time I looked at it, the world was not the same world as I'm on here. And I based that on the seed number that showed when I set the world up. You know, and I did it on stream, which was weird because that number is not what the seed number is now. And I don't understand how it would have changed. So I put in what this is now showing as a seed, and it comes up fine. And it is. And I think I posted that picture. I don't remember if it was in my Discord or in, where else? I might have put it in Cuban's Discord. I don't know. Because those are the 2 places I primarily use the Discord information out of. Oh, my puppy's in the window. Look at that. I forgot I had a puppy. I'm bad. Oh, that's because he's locked in there with the villager, I guess. Oh, I guess I must have full pockets. And it's getting dark, so... And I didn't... Yeah, I do have a bed, so I can sleep out here without too much fear of dying to anything. Of course, if I die, I gotta start all over. Hello, Gorgor. How are you? How are you? How's your day? I should probably make sure I have a bed. One of these houses, I guess I'll have to claim for my own. Oh, I think I was claiming the church tower, whatever you want to call that, as my home. So I'll put my bed in there. I don't know if I'm going to do any exploring today. So it might be fairly just kind of assessing, yeah, assessing where I am here, at seeing what I need to take down, because I'm not playing this other than on stream, because I figure if I die, y'all gonna want to see it, and I wouldn't, if I were playing it by some chance off stream, I guess I'd have to record it, but yeah. I know, I'm a little scatterbrained about it still. But we do have this place, and it looks like it's a pretty nice place to set up. There's only a couple houses on different levels. Most of the village is lower, so I can create this into a good... This could be a good house too. I have to think about this. Then I'd have to make my way there. What else is around here? That's just dirt. This goes... That could be some exploring for somewhere in the future. Hello, sheep. So let's see. I guess the first order of business. Do we have trees? Well, let's go see what the trader wants. Not that I have emeralds. Although I think I did have 2. What does he want? Or what does he have to offer? Gunpowder, if I were ever to get wings before kicking the bucket. Some slime. Nah, I don't think I need any of that. Okay, I think this can probably come down. That house up there's on a hill. Down below. Okay, so first order of business. What do you all guys do? Hello, Dee. How are you doing? Hooked on vinyl. And Rod, how are you? Jen says, I'm always curious how people lose their hardcore world, so I appreciate it. Rod says, if you die, do you go to a place in the Skyblock world? The Skyblock world? I don't know. I have Skyblock worlds. You never know. I was watching Dadcraft the other night when he died. In his hardcore Skyblock map. All right. What do I have? Oh my gosh. I need to make, obviously, I need chests. I think I got that out of a chest en route here, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, if this is... The only problem with this being my house, it's not very much room downstairs. I'd have to put chests and everything upstairs or dig down. So you know what? Maybe this won't be my house. I can leave that there. I don't care. Let's go make... Oh, but there were already 2 beds in it, weren't there? That other house at the other end, that's a big house. We'll make that my house. And we'll just figure out a way to make it easier to get up there. At some point. Put stairs and a path or something. Yep, this is going to be my house. That's my bed. That's not where I want my bed. I want the bed there. Okay. See, there's plenty of room in here for chests. In fact, on my grandkids, I lived in a house like this at one time when I settled a village. And I put the chests up there. I think, oh, I don't want to do that yet. Let's see, what do we got here? We put this down. That'll free up a spot. Oh, heck, let's just leave all the beds there. Put it there. Although usually I put them in the floor. I had not made a furnace yet, but I gathered up a lot of stuff while I was... Yes, I do. Those aren't yet. You can go there. You can go there. Let's get you out of there. Oh, go away. That's what I want out of here. Could start cooking stuff up. Okay, let's see. Am I missing stuff? Haven't missed much. Okay, so everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's a good thing. Actually, you know what? We'll just put it up there. Safe space. We don't want that there. That is the furnace. Okay, we put... that in there. Do I have more ore? Oh, I already have chests. Look at that. Nice. I don't have to make any right away. I'm here, there. 1, 2. The window. Yeah, we'll put them this way. And then we'll put that one there. All right, what can we get rid of here? Extra armor. Emergency armor, like I'm going to come back if I die, right? No, the reason it's emergency is if the armor I have wears out before I can... These things, looks like it. Wow, I managed to gather up a lot of bundles, didn't I? Records. Vinyl. Yeah, I got a whole shelf full of vinyl records. 45s, not for, well, I have 45s too. I have a stack of those, about, I don't know, well, including the ones I brought back from my mom's after she passed. Yeah, probably a good foot high. And I have albums, of course. And I have some 78s. What do we have? Okay, there's another one. All right, this is my sum total of my belongings, and guess who's here? Hi, kitty. You woke up from your nap. You heard Mama talking, huh? Yeah. Oh, obsidian? No, what's that? Oh, that's a block of coal. Okay, we'll put the coal over here near the furnace. I'm not going to smelt those yet. If I get a fishing rod, you might see me doing a lot of fishing, guys. May not be the most exciting, but it gets books, it gets stuff. Lava bucket. We'll leave that there for now. Put that and that. I'll even put the dirt and resources up there for now. Lights. Torches. Sticks. We'll convert some of those to ingots. Just bought some more yesterday and now 1,356 12-inch records, let alone hundreds of 7s. So for you, the 7s are the 45s and the 12 inches are the LPs. That's a lot of records. I knew a guy once that used to collect LPs. He was a friend of my boyfriend at the time. Can't remember his name. Which is fine, I guess. Okay, we'll put the cooked iron in there too. I have more? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll put this cooked iron in there. Try to keep things in its same place. Cactus. Is there any sand here? Of course there is. There's all kinds of sand. Yep, I got it. Yeah. Now my grandmother on my mom's side had, are you familiar with like the wax cylinders for the old, like the upright Victrola type thing, the hand crank? She had a bunch of those, but they were wax type cylinders. Some of them, I think some of them were like a hard, almost like a hard plastic. Maybe they were vinyl, an early type of vinyl, I'm not sure, but they were cylindrical. And you put them on a metal cylinder and it went around, and it had the little arm that played on the cylinder. So let's see. Gosh, this definitely needs a better way to get down there. Hardcore. Makes you think differently about what you do. It most definitely does. Now, I suppose realistically, I could take down the houses that are up high. I guess we still have at least one villager out roaming. He's playing farmer, so that's good. Let's see, what do we have? I have a boat. If I were to take a bed and still do a little exploring. What's my house number here? House is at 6241 71 57 28. Okay. Because I did not get a lodestone at any of the... Oh, I wondered, wasn't there a ruined portal visible from here that I saw? If I had that and a compass, it would always make it easier to get back here if I'm out exploring somewhere. I gotta fill that in. I don't like that. Where did I see? I thought for sure I saw... Was it out along that side? Hello, Moa. How are you? How'd your stream go? There it is. I do see it out there. I was lurking a little bit. Oh, what do we got here? Water. Okay, it's not bad. I saw you were looking for sulfur in your hardcore world. And did you survive it by the time it was done? By the time your stream was over? Let's come over here and see what this place has to offer. I don't think I was here last week, but I might have been. Found sulfur and still alive. Very good. Very good. Now today was one of your first days back to streaming in quite a while, as I recall. Okay, no watchamajiggy. Well, I don't know if I need all that, but okay. Yeah, here I am with my cords again. Taking my screenshot. And sure, I'll break it all. Of course, it's so close, I don't really need to necessarily get all the rest of that stuff for now. And who knows, maybe I'll leave the obsidian here until I'm ready to go to the nether, the dreaded nether. Okay. Oh, and someone asked last week or mentioned that there was the possibility that below the village might... Oh, don't let me leave my boat. Come on, bee. Don't be silly. Might be a stronghold. That was the only thing I did look at very briefly while I was on Chunk Base. And it did not appear that there is. But I know sometimes those funny little eyes that designate them can kind of hide under other stuff. And felt a little bit cheaty even just being on there, but, you know, I don't know. Everybody plays their game their way. You know what, I'm going to leave the boat down here. Can always make another one, right? Actually, what I need to do then is start planting trees, because I'll need, if I set up some storage and such, I will need wood. Now, those jungle over there, those just all oak. I know we were near a jungle. I think it's just oak over here with the vines. No, it is jungle. Look at that right there. Oh, what's this cave? Yeah. Not yet, folks. Not yet. Let's get the jungle. And we'll try to get some jungle saplings, and that way we'll have lots of wood. As long as nothing sneaks up on me and kills me, right? Look at that. We have one sapling already. Let's get some more saplings. Don't want to use up all my iron tools yet. I know there were more in the Taiga villages, but those are a long way away. Oh, look, we got parrots. So it is a legit jungle, even here. Rod says, what? You're going to the Nether and hardcore? Bacon, Buzz Buzz. How you doing, Bacon? How's your day? Jen says she's getting ready for a kid's birthday party. One of Finn's church friends' birthday parties. I don't think I ever, as a child, had a birthday party. You know, other than having just some family over, like grandparents and aunts and uncles. And since my birthday's in the summer, coming up very soon, you know, there weren't any invitations ever extended to any schoolmates. And my parents just weren't social people at all. So we didn't do those kinds of things. And I don't even think I ever got to go to anyone's birthday party growing up. Bacon says, I was wondering how long it would be before you saw me. Yeah, I'm getting pretty bad about that in chat lately. I'm this bad habit of just rambling on and not looking at chat. But Jen was at first the only one, at least, that had commented anything yet. And I think I mentioned to her that, you know, I had derps last week when I raided out. Totally messed that up. So I apologize if you were part of the raid that didn't go anywhere or went somewhere it wasn't supposed to. I have no clue where it went to. But it didn't go to who I was trying to raid because I forgot the last 2 letters on the name, which was really pretty silly of me. Then the other derp that I did was, I mentioned, you know, that I had looked on Chunkbase, and the seed number I was using, and I double-checked and double-checked. The only place I didn't double-check is actually in the game menu. I had taken note of the seed that was showing when I set the account up. Ooh, we have a rusty dog. I don't think I've seen the rusty. Oh, he's going to be my wool gatherer. Nice. I don't think I've seen them before. It's getting dark, so I guess I should still keep a bed over here if I'm going to be out here, huh? You know what? No, I didn't grab a bed. I was going to before I left the house over here. Okay, well, yeah. But anyway, back to that, the chunk base and the seed number. It was definitely the wrong seed number. Because once I double checked here in the menus for this world and got the correct seed number and input it in chunk base. Oh, you all just stay over there. No. Yeah, you come out here. You can burn. Just don't hit me. I can dodge. Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. See? You can burn. I'll take the arrow. I don't know that I need it yet, but, you know, my luck with fishing. Oh, there's Creeper down there. We got to tend to him somehow. Or maybe we'll just run off a distance and he'll despawn. And I won't have to mess with him at all. Yep. Bacon says pro streamer. Yeah, not very not very pro at all. Oh, I don't want to go there because that goes down into that nice little hole. Anyway, I was chopping trees and trying to get the saplings. There's one. How many do I have? Do I have 4? Oh, look at that. That's 7. That's enough to get some growing down here in the village where it's a little bit safer. But eventually I'll have to, the AC kicked on. When it first kicks on, it has the heat that built up because our air conditioning unit is on the roof. Just a blast of hot, stinky air. Let's see. Yeah, that's not the smithing house. That's the stonecutter's house. Okay. Decisions. Yeah, Mr. Gollum, leave the zombie alone. He's fine. He's you know, he's contained. He's not going to disappear on me. I might need him later. Okay. I'm definitely not going to the Nether today. I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off as usual. Okay. Let's go ahead and plant. There we go. Plant a few jungle trees. Get a nice big square one, 2 by 2. Not there. And then we can, do some of these single ones. There's more coal over here. Yeah, we don't need it. Excuse me, don't need it right now. Okay, okay. Focus on what you need to do, B. Okay, we have villagers that are locked up, several of them. I want to take down this. I want to kind of make everything level. It'll probably be a little bit like my solo world, where I'm kind of based overall in I guess I'll have to make a villager trading hall. You think, maybe? Should I put it maybe over here? What's it measure? 21 by 21 total? Then I have to do some digging. If I want to dig a mine, probably the best way is that way, which is maybe less chance of running into all the water. Do you guys do this when you first start a world? Go through all the indecisive steps, or do you have a usual plan that you kind of start with that you do with every world that, okay, this is what I'm doing? Because I'll need diamonds, I need it all, and it's all swimming around in my head like crazy. And it leaves me kind of running around with a lot of indecision as to what to do. Plus, then having this being a factor on stream, I guess I just have to start somewhere, like eating an elephant, right? Take one bite at a time. This is coming down. But I'll need lots of iron. I'll need lots of diamonds. I need lots of everything. Gosh, I haven't other than playing Pal World yesterday with my son. Let's see, where else have I played this week? I think I spent 2 days on Sakura. Better part of 2 days. And it was kind of mostly just reacclimating because, again, I hadn't played since June. So, yeah. Let's see. And if I go quiet, you'll have to forgive me because it quite likely will happen as I get focused on what I'm doing here. The chat's a little quiet today too, which it's fine. You know, lurkers are wonderful. Lurkers be wonderful peoples. But our meeting yesterday, which is why I didn't stream, went well. It was a financial meeting. We have a guy that keeps us in line, I guess you could say. They're having a staring contest over here. You really want to get to him, don't you? He's going to stay just out of reach. Or can't you even swing at him because the fence is there? I don't know. It's pretty funny. We have cats. So let's see if I set up. Well, if that's my house way over there, let's take some chords. And again, the bee is trying to think and talk at the same time. It doesn't work very well. I think it was actually more fun just doing the exploring and trying to stay alive. We take all this down. We make a big flat area, so we might just tear everything out. I don't know. Of course, I'll have to be making stone tools, which means I'll also need stone, since I don't have a lot of iron. I wonder if that doggo, well, it's probably did I have bones? I don't remember. Well, I have one dog. I guess that doesn't matter, but that was a wolf. He was a different one. I'll just kind of level things out. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I want to go see? That can't be much of a cave because unless it starts going down. Let's go up here and see what's what. We have a birch tree, another birch tree, more birch. This is oak. There's no dropping in holes over here, right? Did I get string on any of my adventures thus far in this place? Any spiders up here? It's ocelot hiding under the trees. Probably not, because it wouldn't have been loaded. Cocoa beans, okay. Oh, there's the wool. That was one of the things, just because. Why not? Oh, and there's another sapling. We can plant another one. Good. Maybe this connects to that other side over there. Maybe it's just a tunnel underneath. You know what? Let's do it this way. That way it's at least close to my, oh, dang it. It's dark out here. I was going to move a bed over here. I'll have to make torches so I can light this whole place up. Run for your life, bee. Before the mobs spawn. Close the door. Here we go. Okay, let's take one of those beds. We'll go put it over in that. Okay, bee, you can't. No, no, not that way. This way. Oh, there's a spider. I want the spider, because maybe he'll give me string. Can make a fishing rod. Yay, string. Go fishing. And get a good bow, and that way Bee'll be a whole lot happier. Okay, we'll put this in here, in this room. All right. How much string? That's only 2. What's it take for a fishing rod? 3 and 2 sticks? Or is it the other way around? I will have to remember. The size of this village. I'm going to have to... Oh, you poor iron golem. Talk about frustration level. Oh, wait. There's a crafting table in here, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, I can make a fishing rod. Okay. Oh, that was dumb. Look what I have right there. Okay, that's today's dirt. Already had a fishing rod. Technically, I could fish there, too. We'll go over here. We'll fish. I can fish in the crop water. But isn't it, I think, better if there's actually a fish swimming around where you fish at? Rod says classic standoff. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to fish a little bit. I'll try not to make it too long. We'll just see what we get. I don't have a whole lot of room in my pocket, so we'll have stuff scattered all over this village till I can get my mental focus on what to do here. Okay, and going back quite a ways, Moa said he hadn't found sulfur, or hadn't found the disc yet. Yeah, but glad to be back. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that, but, and I myself have not tested it, but I know Mickey did, and I believe there was a YouTube streamer that did a stream on it. I do remember watching it, but I don't remember whose it was, where the mine carts with the chests actually have to be in the sulfur chunk to have the potential to have a disc in it. If you have a cave that's near, or a mine shaft that's near the sulfur cave, but not in the same chunk with the cave, it likely will not have a disc in it. So if it's outside of... Oh, of course, that guy has a trident out there. he could just stay out there. I don't think I'm quite ready to deal with him either. Yeah, you just keep swimming and walking along over there. No, I didn't say come this way. Mm-mm, mm-mm. It's my territory now, not yours. What do I have on? I have iron armor, and it's in good health. So I just have to watch my heart bar if he comes over here. Of course, if he throws, he's probably going to knock those hearts down by about half. Hey, Ron, how you doing? It's not real exciting in here yet today because I'm not doing anything really dangerous. I'm going to kind of try to set up a base here in this village and avoid that trident guy that's out there. And I already had my one derp for the day so far. And we're only, what? Oh gosh, we're almost an hour in already? That's not possible. Anyway, my derp is, I made a fishing rod and I already had one. No withers? In my Minecraft career, going on 8 years, I've only fought the wither, I think, twice, and that was with someone else in the deep recesses of mined out tunnels and cave areas. I've never fought them above ground. Of course, the way everybody on Farlands and RPG likes to fight them, and I'm now on RPG, there may come a time where I will be fighting them. And that's just one more thing on my bucket list to get checked off, I guess. You don't, Snow Beans, you don't fight the withers? Nah, come on. Sure you do. And hi, he says. How's your day, Beans? Let's see. In order to fight withers, I would need to go into the Nether and find a fortress and fight wither skeletons to get their heads and get the soul sand to put those heads on and bring it back to the overworld. Yeah. Not gonna be anytime soon on my hardcore world. Oh, my pocket must be full. I'm not picking up the fish. Yeah. Let's see. We can plant oak trees. Not a bad thing, right? I'll pick up the fish. Not that I need the fish, but, you know, one of those villagers might become a fisherman. I should have emptied my pockets, I guess. I did manage to pick up, oh, golden boots with all that on it? Whoa. No complaining there. Gosh. Do I wear them now or do I save them? That must have been from that skeleton off of the other side of the village over there, because if you peek through there, there's little red sand and some regular sand. So we get those guys. And where is the sun? Sun's going down this way. Oh gosh, I might have to have chests in 20 different places. There was a cute little rusty dog here earlier. Well, not dog, wolf. It was the first time I'd seen the rusty ones, as far as I recall. We got a little bit of a jungle here. Scattered birch. Fair amount of oak. We have the, and this is why I decided to stay here. I don't know who all was here last week when I finally found the village. But scattered out there across the waters and across this little bit of desert and mesa, badlands, whatever it is they call it, there's some savanna, and there's jungle, and there's bamboo, and seems like there was pretty much everything around here. Oh, and there's a bee nest in there, and there's my silver bees. They've come out to say hello. I don't want to get too far from the village. I don't have a bed on me. What other biomes were there besides half the world being ice and snow? It was a nice change to be able to come over here where there's a lot more variety. Oops. Nice shiny boots. They sure are. That was the first time I'd looked at them. I hadn't even noticed. This is my residence for the moment, so I guess we'll put those up there for now. What do I want to drop off? I'll drop it all off. Put the food in here with the burnable stuff. Those will be tradables later, maybe. Let's see, I still have an axe. I've got several picks, so we're good there. Shovel's about dead. Really do need to find iron. An extra chest. Got a whole slew of those, and yeah, I know I can condense them. Do have a golden apple if I needed it. Oh, there's the bones for the doggo. Need to make the village safe. Yeah. Oh, wait, was that a spider? Another spider? It is. Make sure there's nothing else hostile out here. I can deal with spiders. And there's a little more string. So what's in this desert? I don't think this desert portion was very large, as I recall when I first came across it last week. Again, did I pick up a... No, I didn't grab a bed before I left. Oh, bee. So there's a fair amount of badlands, small badlands. I don't think they're real extensive, not real high. I don't believe there was a village of the desert type in anything that I saw. Yeah, let's not go too far without a bed to carry, because when it gets dark, that's when Bee will get in trouble. And Ron Bent is on a three-stream streak. Easy for everyone else to say, not me. Okay, so we got sand, got lots of sand. Okay, if you've played hardcore before, raise your hands. Ajax! Ajax is back. Or here. How's your day, Ajax? Wood. I don't know where that came from, but okay. Don't need the excess fishing rod on me. We'll take this one because I'll... Wait, I thought I converted those iron nuggets to ingots. Did those? Oh, those came out of that other chest. Never mind. Do have iron. So what will I need? I have a spare sword. Might need a spare axe and a spare shovel. Okay, shovel only takes 1. Axe takes 3. Okay, so we will do axe, shovel. Okay, I have plenty of food. There's the bed. This is going to be a messy dump chest. It just is. Don't need those things on me. Do I want to take a fence post for any reason? That can be a weapon. Of course, I don't know where I'm going. I have 8 torches. How many more torches can I make? Oh, I can make another 12. Okay. I want to go, I think. I'll close my door. No surprises. Where's that one little spot that looked like it just kind of went like a little tunnel, maybe? We shall see. It wasn't that one. That one's deep. It's over here. Here. Okay. Oh, no. They're already... See? Come on. I don't have a bow. Living dangerously, aren't I? I want to be able to get back up here fast. Maybe more ways than one. Okay, are there more of your friends down here? See, I think it does. Oh, there's a skelly. I wanted to light that up. Hit your buddy. Hit your buddy. There you go. B, in a hardcore, exploring a little bit of darkness. Okay, as I said, a little bit, because that's all it is. Now that's because it's going to get dark in here at some point. Okay, so there's gravel there, coal here, a little copper there. Keep those in mind. This side came out that other side, as I recall. Yep, over here. Over here by the water. Yep, okay. So that wasn't much. I didn't think it would be, given the fact that, you know, it's only like 3 layers deep above it. Let's see. Ajax has a 60 stream streak. Ajax. I don't know about that streaking business. Light up a few areas. And I guess I'm finally reading the response to my question as how his day is, and he says, going well. Did you tell people about your new sheep on Sakura? No, I didn't. Yeah, when I got onto Sakura the other day, first time since latter part of June. It took me like till the next day to actually notice it. There were 2 days I was on, and yeah, it was that long. I don't know when he put it there, but it's a what is it? It's like the Hoglin, but it's zombified because it's in the overworld. Is that what it does? And it's in a separate little cubicle right next to my sheep. And I forget exactly what he labeled it. But it's something about new kind of sheep. It was a misspell that one time, I swear. And what was that? Beckles 8698 rated. Welcome in, Beckles, and if I mispronounce that, please let me know. How was your stream, and what were you streaming? And welcome in, rating. Words. Easier said than done. Or maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. You might be new here, Gary says. Gary's new every week. Yep. And Beckles, if you need to raid and run, if you had a long stream and you're tired, that I understand. I get tired after just 2 hours. Though I have gone longer than that at times. I don't know if today will be one of those or not. I probably should, but I probably won't. I was supposed to stream yesterday and didn't because my husband and I had a meeting to go to, and we took our son along with us so he could get kind of educated on some things too, dealing with finances and investments and that type of stuff. And we didn't get back until at least an hour and a half after my normal start stream time. So I just kind of shined it on and didn't stream again. And then my son came in, and I don't remember how the conversation got started, but he's been playing this game called Pal World pretty consistently. He says, "Oh, Mom, you should try it." And you do about 2 hours, but yeah, it wears me out. Yeah, it can, yeah. And I don't know if you're a new streamer or been streaming for a long time. I'm not familiar with your name, so pardon me on that. Yeah, I think I do better now than I did as far as the times. I remember those first couple streams that I did. Oh my gosh, I just felt exhausted afterwards. And of course there was the hype, the adrenaline rush of streaming, and tried to keep up with everything and keeping up with the chat and keeping it all going and flowing and hoping people weren't getting too bored. Oh gosh. Gary says hydrate, and he also says stretch, and that probably is a good time to do that because it's been about an hour. And Beckles says fairly new, started in March. Very good. Yeah, let's see, what is this? Today is the 17th, so in one more week on the 27th is when I started streaming last year. And trust me, I still don't know what I'm doing, at least not with the technical side of things. Okay, that was the stretch. Now I'll do the hydrate. And thank you for those, Gary. I did need them both. And yeah, I do enjoy streaming. Sometimes I get frustrated, and I think it's with myself because I overthink. And instead of just playing the game and going with what happens, I have this tendency to think, oh, I've got to be like all the pros. I've got to have everything planned out. I've got to have a real project to do, and I've got to do it well. And nah, I don't think I do. I don't think anybody needs to do that, especially in their first couple years. Hello, sheep. But Ajax here in chat, he's kind of my mentor with some of the things that I never used to do. He got me using a shield. We play together over on another server, and we've known each other now for a couple years through that server. More than a couple years, I guess. It's probably going on closer to 5, maybe even 6. Beckel says, I feel that it can be rough to stay motivated. I'm going to go rest now. Have a wonderful rest of the stream. Thank you, and thank you for coming by and bringing your raid over here. I appreciate that very much. And rest well. So let's see. You're here. Yeah, you need to be food. All right, back to trying to focus something. I'm not sure what I'm focusing on because I'm not focused at all. Okay, we've got wheat growing, and wheat growing, and there are carrots. You know what? Before that, we'll put those back there. Before that farmer decides he's going to harvest all those, I'm going to take them and keep them in safe keeping. Those carrot? No, that's seed. Okay, it's okay. I can take that too. Oh, there's some more carrots. Those carrots. Carrots? Yeah. We'll keep all the carrots protected until I get around to actually making a legitimate crop farm. Don't think there's any beets or potatoes here, but I may have. That's not ripe yet. That one is. I may have one or the other. I think I had potatoes. Of course, I could be confusing it with some of the other places I'm playing. You know what? I don't like that. And here this, oh, I let the other one break, didn't I? Oh, well. Yeah, will likely be using a lot of stone for a long time. We'll leave the village center here where the center is. This probably hasn't been loaded enough to grow yet. I don't know. We'll get rid of the grasses and all of that. I don't like the 2 tall ones. Every time I turn around, I think there's creeper behind me. Now, do these actually grow up into the 2 tall ones if you leave them? That's kind of a question I've always wondered, but I don't know if I've ever asked it or scienced it. Oh, there's potatoes there. This guy's got the potatoes. Guess what, dude? I'm stealing your potatoes. Don't you try to take them from me. Got room for them? Yeah. Okay. It's my potatoes. You can replant them. Because when I get villagers, some of the first ones are farmers. Yep. Keep planting them. I'll keep taking them. But these are carrots now that you're planting. I see how you are. You switch crops thinking I won't take them, huh? That's a potato. Carrots. How many do you have left to plant? You still have more in your pockets? Wish we could see into their pockets to see what they have. Which kind of a farmer is he anyway? Oh, he's a beet farmer? I don't No, we don't even have beets. It's probably not your composter, is it? Huh. Ajax has 5+ years. Yeah, I think it's been that at least, because it was Sakura season 2. See, and Sakura season 1 started, I think it was August of 2019 and went to the end of the 2020. I'm going to say it's probably 6 years then. 6+ years. They need bone meal to grow too tall grass. Okay. I just didn't know if they were growing on their own. Sometimes it would seem like it, when I would be out, like at my bases and stuff. It's like, I know I cut those too tall down. Why are they back? So this villager, there's another compost. If I steal all the composters, it's not going to hurt a thing, right? Because somebody that's locked up is linked to that one. And then there's a third one. But now if he can't be a farmer, will he still farm the farm? So maybe I should keep one. Oh, now he wants to be a fisherman. Aha. That means, because there's a barrel in here. You know what? He can be my fisherman friend. We'll block that side. What I need now is a gate. There. He can't get out, but he is a fisherman. He's linked to it. So when I go fishing, I catch all those tons of fish. I could trade with him. I could start getting emeralds. And, well, it's sort of progress, right? Okay. Is this the same guy? I think I don't know. Those llamas earlier were different. So I think it's a different guy. Ooh, it is a different guy. And he's got the drips. He's got that dripstone too. And I have emerald. Ooh, 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 ooh. Although I did see places en route, but that was still way back over in the ice caves, or the ice and snow biomes. Dude. Okay, get back over here to my house. Yep, I need to get a better way to get up there to it. Pick up an emerald or two. I don't think I have the iron to make a cauldron yet, but I don't know. Yeah, there wasn't yeah, there's not a, I don't know if that's a good idea then or not. So what I was thinking I would do is go ahead and set up lava farm. That would be infinite fuel. At least one of them. But I don't think I want to use that to make a cauldron. And there's not a smithing shop in this village, unless I totally overlooked it, which I don't think I did. Okay, how much meat do I have? That. I'm not going to put the produce in there. The produce. Listen to me. Sound like I'm running a market or something. Put those in there. The extra chest in there. Let's spread the dirt down here. I do still need to start digging like a mine, I think. Those things go here. Well, I need, put that up here, I think, with the woods. if I start digging a mine, I don't really need the fishing rod on me either, do I? Oh. That's 1, 2. There are plenty of fishing rods. I should make a fishing dock over there. So I might be doing that. So do you guys want to watch? Oh, well, sneak up on me, will ya? At least you weren't a creeper. Okay, let's go get the other one. Pardon me. Excuse me. He dropped nothing. Let me go a little bit around this. Let's see how far it's solid. Am I trying to say solid solid land this direction for the most part? See what we find. More badlands. Okay. Savannah. Now I know a whole lot of you would probably just go on down there, wouldn't you? Not seeing any iron. It's kind of a long walk from the village to have to come over here. Ajax, you're not new. You want to think you are. Too many decisions. Too many things I need to decide what I want to do. You know, starting a hardcore world is different than starting a regular world. Oh, I got rid of all the dirt, didn't I? Well, I was just going to make myself a nice little bridge to go across. Make it easy on myself. Ugh, good grief. Okay, let's see what we find this direction. I guess we're going exploring for a little bit. For what? I'm not real sure. I guess just kind of get an idea of what is more specifically around the village. Well, I didn't bring the boat either if I had to go boating, or to see if maybe there's even another village nearby that I can steal, or I'm sorry, pillage and loot and play Viking. I don't know. There is more land, so I think that was what I was really looking to make sure was that I wasn't going to run into an ocean, so that when I start digging like a mine and it goes down, it's not necessarily going to run immediately into water. It appears that would be accurate. I'll watch these clouds. I'll see if I find any more of the creeper clouds. Oh gosh, I just scared myself. Oh, I don't like these holes. There are bee nests around, so that's good. We can get the bees. Ajax laughs. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Are you forgetting something? What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting, Ajax? Or are you just having fun with the redemption, the few redemptions I have? I was settling a village, but now I'm exploring. I mean, isn't that what you do in a hardcore? You explore so that, the audience might get to witness you die. Ooh, there's a nice big stony mountain up there. Water bucket in hot bar. Why? Is that really necessary? I'm not accustomed to using the water bucket any more than I'm accustomed to using the shield in normal gameplay. But with stony peaks up there like that, that's a good sign for maybe surface iron. Oh, and look, stony. Oh, lots of stony peaks. Where's my friend Mickey? She'd love that. With calcite, no less. I can see emerald ore. Of course, I can't get it, but my poor little iron shovel. So this half of the world looks pretty nice. It was the other half that was pretty bad, all that ice and snow. Oh, do I want to go that way or do I want to go up here first? Let's go up here first. Might be a little bit safer, maybe, kind of, sort of. You know how Bee is with safety. Bee's a perfect hardcore player because she's uber cautious. Well, maybe. Of course, winding my way around to get up there, that's another story. Then I have to work my way back to the base eventually. But I did remember the bed, so, so we're good there. Gosh. Oh, look, there's some calcite right now. Uh-oh, and look at that. Surface iron for days. Yes. So that'll come in handy. Of course, it's not diamonds, but it does help. Every little bit helps. I won't have to feel so guilty about using it to make a cauldron and getting a lava collector going. Yeah, you could stay there. Okay, let's go up here to see what's on top of the hill. More stony peaks. More iron. This is good stuff. Ajax says, so I guess I better put the bed down for the moment. Water bucket, hot bar, small water clutching maybe. Yeah, I haven't even practiced any of that kind of stuff. Miracles happen. Maybe we'll practice water clutch. Yeah, I got to do that. I know I have to do that. I think I maybe have tried once or twice on very short distance type falls. coal for days. All right, okay. What's down there? More plains. We have lots of plains, lots of stone. Except for the ice on the other half of the world, this would be a great world to start on, actually. For like a solo world, I guess. I don't know. Lots of good iron. I like it. Of course, I'm going to need a lot of cobblestone, too. Especially if I do build a trading hall. But interesting, I'm not seeing any villages. Villages must be far apart in this world. Although there were lots of them over in the Taiga, it seemed. Watch me fall from up here. Fall to my death. Oh. Okay. Could always come back here for more iron, but yeah, I still do need to dig. See, if I dug those emeralds, I'd only get one emerald from that ore, wouldn't I, since I don't have fortune. So it's not going to do me a whole lot of good to dig it out and use it in the village. Yeah, I'm not standing on the gravel when I dig that out. My luck would be gravel that falls down 60 blocks or something. We'll get coal because we can trade coal with the villager at some point as well. Although, again, having silk touch and fortune would be helpful. So I guess getting armorers or toolsmiths and weaponsmiths stuff. Let's go get more iron. More iron. More iron. Good ore deposits here. This is good. I like it. Now I know this weekend is a Dadcraft stream weekend. I'm not sure who streams at what times, other than I know Mickey, Motown Mickey, streams, I believe, 8 o'clock Pacific time. So is that 10 o'clock her time and 11 o'clock Eastern, if I remember right. I know in her Discord she's posted the schedule for everybody. Let's see, was this my way back home? I think so. Time is it? A half hour? Got a half hour. Oops, missed the iron up there. Yeah, it's funny, when I get off stream, that's when I think of the things, oh, I meant to talk about that, and I don't remember until afterwards. Oh, there went that pick. Fresh pick. Some more up here. course there is. Look at that, almost a stack of iron ore already. This is good. This is good. I like it. And there's some more. Okay, so let's see if I can see. I'm going that way, right? I think the village is right on the other side of that mountain. I think that's good enough, close to a stack. I can get down there and over there without dying. There's the armadillo. Where's your scoots, buddy? Where's your armadillo scoots? How many of them do I need for dog armor? Is it 4 or 6? I didn't bring the lead with me, so I can't even take you home. Well, it would probably take the rest of the stream just to hang out here where he is and wait for him to drop scoots, right? Funny little creatures. Oh, the other day I was standing at my kitchen window doing some dishes, and I looked out the kitchen window, and going up the trunk of the big old ash tree in our backyard was a big old raccoon. Broad daylight. It's all by itself, and I came back upstairs to try to quickly, grab my phone so I could go down and take a picture of it. And by the time I got back down and out into the backyard, it was nowhere to be found. So even though it had climbed about 10 feet up into the tree, it either climbed back down and left, or climbed up and maybe jumped onto the roof of the house or something. I don't know. Hi there, llama. How you doing? I don't want to ride you. That's too risky. You'd dump me off into a ravine or something. Go up on this little bit of stone, see what it's got up here. Rod says, Dad crafted Slackville stream weekend this weekend too? I know there's one weekend, it seems that there's no one doing a stream weekend. And it's like, why can't one of those switch to that weekend? Okay, well, if I had an empty bucket, I could get a second lava. Not that I necessarily need a second lava at the moment. Okay, just the coal up here. No additional iron, it would appear. The coal is always good. Should gather it all. Now this one just has diorite. It doesn't have the calcite. It's a little lower. So, well, oh, I keep scaring myself. I gotta stop that. Okay, so if I go down on the terracotta, I wonder if there's any mine shafts. Not that I want to go mine exploring, but could be more exciting than hanging out in the village fishing. More explorables someday. And sun's going down. And B is sleeping. 5, you think, for the armor? Yeah, I don't remember how many it is. I know I've made it before. I made it last season on Sakura because my little puppy that I left at the spawn house all season, I put him in armor. It's a villager, isn't it? Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. It's villagers, yeah. Zombie villagers. They can just stay down there. I don't need that gold right now. No, I don't. I'm not doing anything with terracotta at the moment. Gotta remember where the house is. Somewhere around the point down there. Got a long ways to travel. 20 minutes to do it in. Well, 25, 22, something like that. Scoots. Want your scoots? That's not a scoot. Let's see if I'd remembered my boat. I could have taken the boat. There's trees. Who knows? Maybe I'll use my excess boats and trap zombies or creepers or, I don't know, Enderman or something. Can you trap Enderman in Bedrock? I think you can. There are days I do wish that I could get accustomed to using a keyboard. I can at least use the mouse on occasion. All right. So I need 5 for a boat, right? Yep. See, some things I do know how to do. Rod says, truly Bedrock and Farlands are on 2 of the other weekends. They, along with Slackville and Bedrock, and generally avoid streaming the same weekends. Yeah. It's just, it really is impossible to catch everybody and have a life. I don't think I have a life. I honestly don't. Because again, I have followed way too many people and I don't like missing any of them. I like being around to support them by being in stream as far as being a viewer. Okay. Underwater caves. Oh, look where that bee nest is, right there. Oops, don't run into the sand bee. Yep, there's a roof. There's the house. Now we'll go park this one maybe around next to the other one. Oh, there's gold down there in that water. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, when I needed gold, when was it I needed gold? Somewhere, one of the worlds. Oh, I think it was in Family World with my grandson a year ago. Well, this isn't going to go around? Okay, well, I guess I'm parking it here and hoofing it back to my house since it's right there. Okay. Let's go see what we can do with this. There's no point in making extra armor because I do have backup armor if this wears out before I can get any kind of enchantments on it for mending or any of that stuff. But, you know, when you die, that's it. It doesn't matter if you have backup armor or not. Okay, what can I put away? A little bit of dirt, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that. Put those away. So you can fill this thing up with, well, I can fill it with coal. I can always come get more coal. See, how much do I have to smelt? Let's see, how many times does 8 go into 59? 8 times 8 is 48, so 54. That way I'm not wasting part of a piece of 40, that's not right, 40, 50, 56. Okay, so I put 2 more pieces in there. Okay. That way I won't waste the burning coal. I'll leave those in here. Ajax says, kinda, I believe the Endermen teleport after being hit in a boat. I'm trying to remember. I want to say on Mickey's realm, it's bedrock. And I think down in my little bunker, I had trapped an Enderman in a boat. And I think he stayed. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You thought it was the solo world where we said you were bedpanning gold? Oh, maybe it was. It may have been. You may be right, Ajax. See, your memory's far better than mine. It's just, I may have also done it with the grandson because I have this memory of the grandson being with me. So, I don't know. May have been both. May have been both. Well, goodness gracious. Let's see, and those nuggets are not enough yet for a single one. Put the eye away. What do I put in which one? I'm going to have stuff all over the place. But if I weren't on here only during streams to do some of the grindy stuff, like the fishing, but then if I died while I was doing that, you guys wouldn't see it. You wouldn't get the joy of watching me die. And isn't that half of the enjoyment of watching a streamer is catching them when they die? Oh, you know what? Hang on here. Hang on here. Cobblestone. What do I want to do? I don't think I want to make those out of jungle. That's stripped oak. We'll leave that in oak. This is acacia. That's spruce. This is oak. Put this stuff over there for now. Yeah, history repeats itself. Yeah, it probably does. You know, that's one of the things I've been thinking about lately too, is given that I'm playing in so many different worlds, do we all tend to just kind of be repetitive? How do we keep coming up with new stuff? Or do we? Let's see what I want to do here. Where do I want to do it? I want to put it right there. So, no, come on. Okay, B. Think about what you're doing. Let's put a crafting table down. Get rid of the tall grass. Go away, tall grass. Just go away. Be gone. There we go. Well, except for those pieces over there. Okay. What I want... Wait a minute. This house has the stone cutter. What? It's bedtime again? How is it bedtime again? Didn't I just sleep? Oh. In a minute, I guess. Stairs. I want stairs. Do I want cobblestone stairs? I want stone brick stairs. How fancy do I want to make this village leading up to my house? 6, 9, 12, 15. It's not 15. We'll go up to about 15 for now. See if that's enough. Actually, I should take this out of here. Now I'll sleep. See how many things spawned out there while I was not paying attention to the night sky. Is it safe to come out? Nope, there's a creeper over there. Oh, there must have been a witch. You don't see me, creeper. Creeper, you don't see me creeping up on you. I wish golems took care of creepers. Don't blow, no. Well, now I gotta fix it. Eventually. Or not. Okay, the single. I guess that one grew up too, and that's where the, okay. Okay, let's not get sidetracked. Back to what I was doing. It's making steps to get up to my house. So let's see, this there. 2 out. That's 3 out. 4 out. 5 out. That sound about right? Oh, look at that, the zombie over there. Yeah, we'll start it here. I'll take care of the zombie. Hey, where'd he go? He just vanished. No, he didn't. Came over here. Okay. You know, I need some dirt. See if there isn't enough dirt around me, right? Use this dirt. No, go down here. You don't want to jump down. Gotta make our village look nice, right? You gotta have access to my house. See? Just like that. And look at that, I do have extras, but technically they're not extras because I'm gonna make this 3 wide, or at least 2 wide. So I have 3 left. If I put it there, it's going to be too close to the house, so I think just 2. Yeah, we'll just leave it at 2 for now. 2 is good. 2 is good. Makes it easy to get up and down. I can leave the crafting table there. I'm not messing up anybody else's build. It's a solo world. Rod says we all have our own style of play. For example, if Mickey was playing on this seed, she would have built an iron. Yeah, I know. That's true. Why? It's in my thoughts. I just haven't quite got there yet. I have this tendency to get things kind of so that I can move around easy first. But yeah. Let's see, this is an empty house. Did I get... Oh, look at that. I got food. 2 more emeralds. I must not have checked this one. Or maybe I just ignored it at the time. Of course that's a thing. KB. Put the chest back. I don't have a bow yet, so may as well leave those in there. I mean, it's not like anybody else is in the village. Right? You can even put the extra boat in there. I don't eat bread usually. I'd have to be starving. Don't need that right now. Replant. Oh, I do need the dirt. That's why I went to get the dirt, right? Well, no. That wasn't why I went to get the dirt, but I do need to tend to that. I left a big old messy hole over here. Where was it? Over here. Dang creepers anyway. Here, I thought I'd be good and try to kill them, keep them from sizzling. Yeah, we'll do that. Same guy? Different guy. We are same guy. Now they have iron. We'll set up at least a couple of them. Those are kind of fun, but they don't really serve a purpose in game. Yep, nothing else. Nothing else. Well, let's see. Shall we fish for 5 minutes? The end of stream? Do I still have the fisher? Nope, because, well, yeah, I guess I put the fishing rod away. At least it's easier to get back up to my house now. At least from this level. Let's see, was I making this food chest? More or less. This can go here. Oh, let's go ahead and take some of that iron. No, hit the wrong thing. Go back up there. Okay. Make cauldron. Let's see. Oh, I will need hoppers too. No, I won't. Do I need hoppers? No, because it's not an automatic. It's just the drips. I'm okay. Little bit of brain fade here at the moment. I'm thinking of 2 different farms at the same time. I want the one with the lava. No, I need the cauldron, the dripstone, the stones. What do I have for stones? Just cobblestone. Oh, come on, bee. Where's the cauldron? Cauldron. Where's the lava? Lava's in a chest. We'll get it. question is, where is this most likely going to be loaded the most, and where will I need it the most? I can always move it, I guess, later. I'll be fishing by the water. Eventually my house may be by the water, if this world lasts that long. Ajax usually does an iron farm within the first 2 hours. Well, okay, so I've got 6 hours behind me, and I haven't done the iron farm yet. But I have mentioned it, right? And I was trying to decide where I wanted to put it. Where would be the best place? Should it be kind of in an out of the way area? Should it just be in the heart of the village? Heck, right now I'm still trying to figure out where I want to put the cauldron for the the lava the lava collection. This is one of my biggest problems, is the decision making of where I want to put things and why and how and what their purpose is for. And of course it's going to get dark again. Very quickly. We'll watch the sun go down. Oh, somebody linked to my bed. How nice. Now they're angry because they can't sleep in it. Oh, well. Well, it's a very chill stream. These two guys are in here together. Maybe I could use them as the breeders. But I need a 21 by 21 space, correct? I still have a shovel. Okay, let's forget about that. If I go a little longer, it's okay. It's all right. Should I put it near the water or not near the water? Where would Ajax put his iron farm? Where would Mickey put hers? Actually, probably someplace where I don't have to move the villagers very far. So, I can always take the farms out and redo them, which I usually do anyway. I'd be 100 blocks away from the village. But what if I just incorporate the village and make the village the iron farm, period? Because I can base anywhere if I want to actually make a base, especially now that I've kind of looked around to see. I mean, we could take the actual center of the village, which is right here, and go out, what, 19 by 19, then just tear everything out. Would that be a problem? You need to know where the center is, so you would need to destroy all beds and workstations. Yeah, I know that's a thing. I just don't want to travel too far back and forth. So typically, is the bell not the center of the village? Oh, ads, I'm sorry. Yeah, we are at the 2-hour mark. And I'm stretching just on my own. And he's back. Okay. So is the bell typically not the center of the village? The bell has nothing to do with the center of a village. Oh. Okay. Then I guess that answers that. So, okay then. So we have villagers locked up here. This is negative 6320. And it's the furthest this direction. So if I went out 6420, so the center of the iron farm is what has to be at minimum 100, or the closest edge of the iron farm has to be 100. I mean, because I guess for that matter, I could just go over there to that group of land, but then I have to get these guys over there. $64. Okay, so 100 blocks away is a few blocks further here in the water. This direction. Where's my dirt? Me dirt. Boats and leads. Plus you will need to breed up. Yeah, I know I'll need to breed them. So if I go the edge, okay. So if I go here, okay, so this one would be the edge, and then I'm trying to think how the best way. Should I have the floor at water level? I've only done a couple of these, you know. So then we would need, let's see, what did I say, 21? $21 is the overall width. You could go up or down 75 blocks. 75 blocks? For an iron farm? No. Well, that wasn't very smart, but anyway. Okay, so this starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21. So this would have a wall. This would have a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? What dimensions do you use on yours as far as the normal villagers are bound 96? Huh? Are you speaking a different language there, Ajax? Where's Where's the center of this silly thing? Okay, 1. Okay, 20. Okay, this is the 100 block mark away from the edge of the house over there. Last year on a realm, I created an iron farm in the middle of a village, but moved 2 villagers 128 blocks away to create a villager breeder. See, I've never made a separate villager breeder. I've just used the villagers that were available and bred them in the iron farms. I don't know why. I'm just, I don't know. So, okay, so if this is, okay, 20, my brain, because you have, what is it? You have a 2x2 space in the center of the iron farm for the golems to drop down through, right? Is it 2x2 or 3x3? So, but 20, gee, 8 and 8 is the water. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up again. Because yeah. I can never remember how big to make it. And that's all the, well, pretty much all the cobblestone I have anyway. So I'm going to have to go mining for cobblestone. And here I am out here in the middle of nowhere. Stuff's going to spawn all over the place. I'll put my bed down and I'll sleep. They can get stuck if it's 2x2. So is it 3x3 then? Like I said, I've only made them a couple of times and I've always followed a tutorial. Well, little pig. Guess I'll head back to my house. I was gonna end stream. It's been over 2 hours now, as usual. Yeah. Oops, wrong one. Come back here. I wanted to take a picture with you. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that bothers me. Where'd he go? Don't you want to be in a picture with me? Come here. What if I hold emeralds? Okay. Okay, hang out right there. Just 'cause. Maybe. You know, that llama is every bit as bad as my cat. Gets right in the way. Don't you spit at me. There. See what happens when you spit? Spitting is not nice. Not nice at all. Now you, come back here. Come back here. Come over here. Gotta take a picture with the scammer. I know, silly. Anyway, it's time for me to raid out. But I think I'm going to put myself up in my house. Wait a minute, that's not my house. Where's my house? I'm lost in my own village. That's not my house. Where is my house? Now I'm feeling like I do this the same way as I do on Mickey's when I'm in the Asian city. I get lost. It's like, which way's which? B just always gets lost. There, I'm safe. This is probably exactly where you'll find me next time. So, who do we have out there? Let me go check. And if anyone came in to chat and said hello and I missed your howdy, I apologize. And I'll just say this is a blanket hello. Let's see. Who is there today? It's pretty low key today. There's Will. I think we rated him a couple weeks ago. Muxton's Java, Taylor's Java, and Eric. Do we do Will or Eric? Both are on, well, they're not on RPG today, but they're, let's see, Will's on Phantom SMP, and Eric is on Farlands. I think it will be another Eric day. Oh, that's what I get for grabbing the mouse. Gosh, come on, B. Okay, we'll see if we can mess up the raid today. Eric Bannister. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. And I know he's probably not still here, but for Beckles 8698 for the raid that came in early on, and everybody else for the redemptions that they did, and the hellos and all the good chatter. Appreciate you all, and we will see you hopefully, yes, next week. I'll try not to be such a goofy person and skip out again. I've been doing that a little bit, seems lately, for one reason or another. But next week, in fact, okay, so there's 23rd and 24th. That's the Thursday and Friday. And then Monday has a strong possibility of me streaming because that is my 1-year anniversary and I will still be here. We are not leaving for Oregon until the 28th, the next day. So I don't know what time. It may be earlier in the morning. It may overlap with all kinds of people's, and I'll apologize for that, but it is what it is. And I can't worry too much about that. But anyway, we will see you next week. Let's get the raid going. Okay, raid now. Yep, there it goes. Bye, everyone.